video we're going to test out these Bullfix fixings. We've got the standard ones and we've also got the extra ones. Because these have come supplied with the screws, I do want to use the screws that they have supplied with the pack. For that reason I'm using the Bullfix extra rather than the standard one, because look at the length of the screws in there. The guy that invented these and is marketing these should get a special award for annoying people on YouTube. He actually posted comments on several of my plasterboard fixing videos linking to his video, which annoyed the hell out of me. I deleted all the links. He then went and emailed me twice. I ignored both emails. So then he sends me a letter and two of these, one of these standard ones and one of the Bullfix extra. So I'm going to test these out on a standard piece of 12.5mm plasterboard. One fixing can support the weight of a man. It probably can, but I wouldn't risk it in 12.5mm plasterboard. So we're going to test these out. The pack comes with all the fixings. You get the screws and you also get the 20mm drill bit. So I'm going to test these out. I will test them thoroughly and we'll see just how much weight the shelf can take before the plasterboard fails. This is the setup that I've used for testing all previous plasterboard fixings. I'm just going to put that on there and then I'll mark two holes. I'll use the supplied drill bit. Just pop two 20mm holes through there. We then need to insert the collar that way up. We just need to tap that in. And then we push that through the hole and then that will open up on the back. I'd just like to point out that if you're annoyed by plasterboard fixings videos, just don't watch the video. If you look at the back of this sheet of plasterboard, it actually says on it, I know this one's upside down, but it has the weight on and it says the manufacturer. So if anybody's making a video showing you something and you can't see anything like that, you've always got to be skeptical of what they're using, because they may not be using a standard plasterboard. So I've now used the 4 Bullfix extra fixings and I've put the shelf on the 2 brackets there. So I'm now going to start loading up the shelf, and unfortunately I've actually run out of block and everything, because every time I use block it gets smashed. So I'm going to use bits of steel, scrap steel, but I have actually weighed them first so I do know how much they weigh. I do have to say that they are performing quite well, but it is making some creaking noises. Normally when you hear that noise, it's getting ready to fail. And it is actually amazing that that is still holding up, because it has pulled away from the plasterboard considerably. And it does look like it's going to fall any second. But so far it is actually holding on. And it is actually going now. So that was creaking for a considerable time and it looked like it was going to fail for a long time. But it did actually hold up. So despite being harassed by the guy that's invented the Bullfix fixing, or is marketing the fixings or whatever, the fixings do perform quite well and they are very easy to use. In this test they actually held 143 kilograms before the plasterboard failed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description and I'm going to put a post on the forum and it will have all the information and all the previous videos, and then everything is there in one place for everybody to find. I'd just like to point out that I started doing plasterboard testing videos because there were so many manufacturers that were all claiming to make the best plasterboard fixing, and a lot of that is complete and utter nonsense. That is the only reason why I started making these videos.